Our vehicle tester Matas says behind him is the VW T5 California, Volkswagen's most modern camper van. But today he's going to go back 60 years and see how the dream of getting away from it all began, with a VW T1 complete with camping box. He says, we're going to take the vehicle on a special 3-day tour from Bavaria through the Alps to Verona, Italy. We'll cover the 600-kilometer journey in this 1962 VW bus with its 25-kilowatt engine. To make the experience as authentic as possible, we'll only take roads which were in existence half a century ago. Just before we reach the Großglockner High Alpine Road, it starts to rain. It's dry in the bus, but only now do we realize what a luxury a functioning heating system really is. It's time to get out the blankets. This road was first opened to traffic in 1935, and with its 27 bends, takes us to a height of 2,500 meters. Unfortunately, the bad weather spoils our view of the picturesque mountains. We take a quick break to warm up and stop at the Fuscherlacker restaurant, located at an altitude of 2,200 meters. The restaurant's owner has a passion for marmots, which are common in these parts. He's even tamed a few and keeps them as house pets. We'd like to stay a lot longer and discover more about marmots, but it's time to go.
Komm ein bisschen mit nach Italien, komm ein bisschen mit ans blaue Meer. Und wir tun, als ob das Leben eine schöne Reise wäre. Komm ein bisschen mit nach Italien, komm ein bisschen mit, weil sich das lohnt. Denn am Tag scheint dort die Sonne und am Abend scheint der Mond.
At the southern end of the Großglockner Pass, the bus needs a fill-up.
Zeig ein richtiger Italiener, was kann.
It looks like it could use a bit of a rest, too. But we must keep pressing on. And here we are, in Bella Italia. 1,500 meters above sea level, we find our campsite. The Bulli camper van has almost everything you need for an extended holiday. Its many extras enable people to be flexible. The whole family could travel together in style and comfort. Provided you're not too tall, you can start the new day well rested and refreshed. We begin the second leg of our journey, which will take us from Zesto to Lake Garda. Matas says that sitting beside him is Christian Schluter from VW's Commercial Vehicles Division. Our tester asks how the company got the idea to turn a commercial vehicle into a recreational one. Christian Schluter says that in 1951, when Germany's economic miracle was just beginning, people wanted to drive to Italy on holiday. Because they didn't only want to travel in a Beetle, he says, a few customers said they'd like to have camping furniture in a VW bus. The idea was born. Matas notes that as time passed, VW offered more than just the camping box. Schluter says that in the mid-1950s, VW launched an entire camper van line. It offered various interiors, floor plans, and roof constructions, creating a whole family of models still offered today. Now in its fifth generation, Schluter says the firm still sells camper vans based on the VW bus. The big difference between a VW bus and a mobile home is that the VW lacks a toilet. The bus is more like a comfortable tent on wheels, one which transports passengers up and down the mountains without complaint, and back up again we cross 6 mountains before reaching our goal on the second leg of our journey. Even today, the camper van features the same things it did way back when, even if they're now electric and offer somewhat more space. And of course, the price has increased. Today's VW camper vans have a starting price of just under 40,000 euros in Germany. The third and final stage of our journey takes us alongside Lake Garda, heading for Verona. This area has been a popular vacation destination for German tourists since the 1950s due to its temperate climate. But the heavy traffic can make driving stressful. We head off the road and onto a ferry, one of the many here. With our journey nearing an end, this gives us a chance to sum up our thoughts about the VW bus, while the vehicles at the front of the ferry get a complimentary car wash. After our 3-day tour, we can say that even though the handling isn't stellar and the safety features are minimal when compared to today's models, these old VW buses can really take a beating. Mata says we've almost reached the end of our trip to Verona. He thinks it's a shame, as the last 3 days have flown by, and it was great fun driving this old VW Bulli through the Alps. While much has changed over the last 60 years, he says, one thing has stayed the same, the feeling of being free.